welcome back to our Journeyman save with IFK Goteborg. And before we start today's episode, just want to again apologize for yesterday's video not being out. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you guys the Swedish Cup, the Svenska Cupen. But before we do anything, let's go straight into the schedule. Obviously, the last game that we played was obviously the first game of the season. That was a 0-0 draw against Hammarby. As you can see here, we've then went on to beating Häcken 4-0. And you can see here, we went on a good run until we got beaten by Elfsborg, which again was a derby, fierce rivalry, and unfortunately we lost 1-0. Then we went into a winning streak, as you can see, from Östersund. We bounced back with a 1-0 victory, playing IK Brugge and winning 4-1. Then we beat Djurgården in the league 2-1, followed by Norrköping, etc. And unfortunately, the game that we was meant to see, which was the 2-0 win in the Swedish Cup final against Djurgården, and that was 2 goals by Olsen, and that sealed us with our first trophy as manager and also as manager of IFK Goteborg. We then went on to the last game, which was Halmstad, which we won 3-0. And then we had a break obviously from there, and as you can see here, friendlies, we won the friendlies. Last one was 12-0, but that's just a local team that we played. At the moment, there's only been 3 outs at the moment. It's not going to obviously show you because they have retired. Botinho, Higuain, Vardy and Milner have all retired from football. So we are stuck with what we have at the present moment. But before we do anything, let's go into the squad, because there has been a bit of a difference. Someone has actually turned up. Someone that I hardly used, and you know, he's actually turned up, and that person is Noah Alexandersson. He didn't get a game at all, and I started playing him. And you know, okay, fair enough. He's 2.5 star at the moment, potential 3.5, but he's been such a player on that left-hand side. He's actually taken Adebayo out of the squad in the last few games. But at this present moment, we are going to leave him. As you can see here, in 3 starts, 5 goals. And he's only made 1 appearance, I believe, and 3 from the bench. So as you can see here, he's actually not a bad player that we can have the left-hand side. Another player, Kramich, I'm not too sure about him. We may have to get rid of him. He's just not somebody we need at the present moment. He's not playing much, and as you can see here, we've listed him out on loan. He has good mentals and a bit of physicals, but he's just not what we need at this present moment on the left-hand side. He started the season very well, but he has dropped. But without further ado, before we do anything, let's just look at the Swedish Premier League. And as you can see, we are first with a game in hand, and we are 2 points ahead of Häcken. They did lose their last game, so winning this game is going to be very important. Today we are playing Sirius, so let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any time. And they haven't beaten us. We've beaten them 7 times and drawn twice. I believe probably those 2 was when we wasn't there. This is the squad that we have at the present moment. And also, there's a bit of difference, so we will talk about that soon. But we have Anistis in goal, Wernersen, Verotto, and De Grassa, and Wutri as the back 4. De Grassa has come in for Armstrong. I'm just not feeling Armstrong at this present moment. I don't really think he's that good. So he's not made the bench today. In midfield, as always, is Gigovic and Olsen, but I am going to switch them over. So Olsen does play as a deep-lying playmaker, and Gigovic will play as the Mazzala. 2 things I have to say quickly before we get into it as well. Olsen and Gigovic, a lot of teams have been going in for him. So what I did do is actually offer them a new contract, give them a bit of money, and they both have 15 million minimum release clause, So if anybody wants them 15 million, I'll take that, not a problem. Anyway, moving on. At attacking 3 have Adebayo, Garanic, and Simon. Garanic is very, very lucky that he's actually playing today. He hasn't been the best, and probably you would say Daniel was probably the best bet for him to be up front. But on the attacking midfield. But Garanic, from the last game we played, yes, it was a friendly, but he seems like he might be back to normal. So we're going to give him a chance there. If not, we can always take him off, and we can always put Daniel on. And as always, it's Lucas Gomez that's playing up front, and he scored 8 goals this season in 5 games, I believe. And even if you look at this youngster right here, Kehinde Ojo, he's a Nigerian defensive midfielder, but playing in midfield, and he's looking really good. He was a 2-star, now he's a free current ability, potential 5-star, and he's someone definitely for the future, though he's a balanced personality. And if you look at his mentals, he's only 18, and look at those mentals are so crazy for a midfielder, and he's only 18. It's going to be interesting to see what he does in about 2 years. But without further ado, let's go in today's game. And it's a very important game for us today. By winning, we end up being 5 points clear at the top, and it just gets better and better. But hopefully, we do not slip up. We are, what's that word? We are favourites to win the league, but there's still a lot of job to do. We are not as consistent as we was last season, but again, let's just see what happens. We are a bit more stronger, so let's just see how it goes. I'm going to say get creative. We're going to drop that attacking to positive, and let's see from there. Sorry about that. Right, 4 minutes is gone. And so far, nothing has happened. As always, we always seem to control the ball. So we have a lot of possession. We are fouling, which is weird. But at the moment, nothing much is happening. And it's like I said, it's our game in hand. So it's very important that we win this game. Winning this game is going to make us 5 points clear of the top. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. So let's just see how that goes. So far, we've had 1 shot on target. Well, 1 shot and none on target. So let's just have a little look and see what we can do here. Let's go for the whips now. Hopefully that will make a bit of changes. But again, the boys need to be shouted at and they need to get creative. We've only had 1 shot, which probably is a long shot. They seem to be happy and inspired by that feedback. But at the moment, this is not what we want. We need to get the ball rolling as soon as possible. Hammarby are in 3rd place, so we need to make sure they slip up as well. But further ado, we need to make sure that we are doing our job, which is that we need to win this game. At the moment, nothing seems to be happening, which is weird. What I am going to do, let's change our mentality and let's go attacking. And hopefully that's going to make some sort of changes. But we seem to have our first highlight of today. And it's Garanic who whips the ball into the back post. And that was a terrible one. A terrible ball. No one was able to even get onto that. And now it's a counter-attack from Sirius. And this is not what we want. And they play the ball in. They take the shot and it hits the post. We are very, very lucky. Let's drop that back to a positive. And it's a corner. This is not what we want. 33 minutes have gone and Sirius seems to be knocking on the door. They have the corner. Hopefully we can knock this out and start a counter-attack. We header it out. They still have the ball. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. This is not good. Simons is nervous. Is not having a good game. I'm going to shout at them. I'm going to demand more. We should be doing better there. Simon's not having the best of games. You can see that there. 6.4. Let's drop him to a support. And we're going to give him probably 10 minutes after the second half and see how he does. 2 shots, 1 on target. And again, it is a serious free kick. They have the ball. We need to counter-attack them and take the ball off them and score goals. We need to win this game. This game is very, very important. Oh, wonderful. Wernerson takes the ball. He tackles him, plays the ball over. And again, we're rushing it. Garanic now has the ball. He plays it. He keeps on going. He plays the ball over. Gomez! And what a goal. This is what we want from Garanic. That's the Garanic we know. And Gomez is always there to score the goal. We got a bit lucky there. But Garanic, that's the Garanic that we know from last season. And that's a good tackle by Wernerson. He dispossesses the ball, plays the ball over. He rushes it. Not sure why. But Garanic manages to still get the ball. And what a ball there. That's a splitting ball. And as always, Lucas Gomez, you expect him to score from there. That's exactly what we want. Simon's not having the best of games. We're going to take him off. 6.3, not good enough. Now, this is the issue now. We'll put him on. Adebayo, you better buck up your ideas because Alex Anderson, should I say, wants to come on. And if he's not doing his job, then he's coming off. Not a bad start. Not a bad start, but I'm going to tell to them, don't get complacent. I know, yeah, but we're still a bit funny there. And obviously the attacking, I'm very happy. So hopefully, and again, we're just going to shout out to them and let's get creative. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target. We are fouling a lot, 62% possession, and Aish has come on that right hand side. Let's see what he can do. We do need to change him up and let's have him attacking. They don't seem to be attacking our right hand side, so we might be lucky to get him to push a bit further up. Gigovic is not having the best of games. And Adebayo, I think that's the 2 substitutions we're going to make soon, but hopefully we'll be able to score some more goals. But it's Wellison with the throw, plays it into Olsen. Wellison whips the ball in. Gomez! Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Unlucky. Could have aimed for the corners, but unfortunately didn't. But this seems to still be a highlight, so we need to make sure that this is not a highlight for them. Okay. Come on, take the ball off them, boys. They whip the ball over, and I'm not sure why. Very lucky. And Anestis, the thing about Anestis is that he's not a bad shot stopper, but he does some very weird stuff. And it's Sirius with the corner. Hopefully we can clear this out and do another counter attack. We header it. Ooh, they header it straight into Anestis' hands. Now we can play out from the back. No, we can't. I'm going to have to make 2 substitutions here. Who do we play in that midfield? We have Daniel that could play in midfield, and we also have Alexanderson who's going to come on as well. Yeah, I believe we need to make the substitutions now. So let's make that substitution now. So Gigovic, not the best of games you've had. I'm not really happy with you. We could put Ojo Kahindu, but I don't feel like we need to. We're going to have to put Daniel, because Daniel is somebody that we need to put. We're going to put him as the advanced playmaker. Adebayo, you're coming off. You didn't have a good game. And we are going to put Alexanderson. He's going to come as an inverted winger. We're going to confirm that. And then what we are going to do in the team instructions, we're going to say on the left-hand side, we want him to underlap. But it is a free kick to Goteborg. No, it's not a free kick to Goteborg. It's a free kick to Sirius. And I'm hoping we don't get capped. And it's a penalty. I'm not sure what happened there, but whatever. Come on, Anestis, save this. Come on, be the hero. And no, that's terrible. I'm not happy with that. I'm not sure what happened there, but there's nothing we can do. Let's demand more. We're going to have to go attacking as well. 63 minutes have gone, and they were always really, truly knocking on that door. We need to make sure we win this game. I don't want a draw. I do not want a draw. But it seems that we have a free kick. And Garanic, come on, you can do it, Garanic. Garanic whips it in. Goalkeeper saves it. What a save. What a save by the keeper. Garanic now with the corner. Come on, boys. You've got to get this goal back. Garanic whips it into that near post. He runs through everybody. What happened there? Okay, seems like we fouled in the box. This is not good. This is not good. But it's Wiltshire with the throw. Throws it into Ace feet. I'm not sure what he's doing there, man. Come on. Now it's their counter-attack now, man. This is terrible, man. A simple pass. You guys can't. A simple pass on the cross you can't do. No. No, 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 no. Friggin' hell, man. What the hell is going on here? What is going on? Sirius have scored from a counter-attack. This is not good at all. This is not good. This is not what I wanted. And this is, again, every time we need to capitalize on something, we never do it. It never happens. When we need to win games, it doesn't happen. Right. This is not what I wanted. Out of possession, we're going to have to get further up. You guys are going to have to push up a bit. I'm not happy with this at all. I am not happy with this at all. And we are now 2-1 down. This is not what I wanted. 8 shots, 5 on target, 63% possession. This is not good at all. 73 minutes have gone, and this is not what we wanted at all. Sirius are beating us for the first time, and I don't know, just defensively we haven't been great. No, it doesn't look like we're going to come back in this game at all. 80 minutes have gone, we've got 9 minutes plus stoppage time, and it's not looking like we are going to do anything, which means we do not capitalise on what we needed to, which was beating this team so we can be 5 points away from Harken. And again, 2 minutes plus stoppage time. It's not looking like anything's going to happen. No highlight, and they're probably going to score again. They whip the ball in, they header it, it just goes over the bar. I'm not sure what to say about that game. Garanich with the free kick, whips the ball in. Alexanderson, yeah, of course they weren't going to score that. Yeah, counter attack, okay. Man, this is just a joke, man. This is just not what we wanted. This is not what we wanted at all. And it's the final whistle. We lost to Sirius for the first time. I just don't know what to say. How the hell did we lose this game? Well, keeper had a terrible game. 6.4. This is why I feel like we need a goalkeeper. That's what's missing with us. We're missing a very good goalkeeper. And we were meant to win this game, and we didn't. So, we just have to deal with it. Everybody played terrible. Not good at all. This is the game that we needed to win, and we didn't win the game. As you can see here, we still stay on 31 points from losing that game. We are still just 2 points away from Harken, and that's very, very frustrating. It's very annoying, very, very annoying. But it is what it is. We have to continue going. We have a lot of games still to play. So let's look at the schedule. As you can see and hear, I'm very defeated about that loss. That was just rubbish. It was just rubbish. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to play a few of these offline. I think we will come back for this game right here. We're going to come back for the second qualifier round of the Euro Cup. Remember, we did come second, which means that we do go into the Euro Cup. So what we're going to do is going to play... Actually, no. I feel like we should come back for this game here. We'll see. We'll come back between those two games anyway. Probably we'll come back for actually depending on how the league goes and the positioning, we'll probably come back for the Hacken game. If not, we'll come back for the European Cup. Again, thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, this is not the result that we wanted. It does leave us on the same points that we started. It would have been nice to get the win, so we would have added a bit more points in the lead and would have been 5 points clear at the top. But unfortunately, they decided to spoil the party and we decided not to turn up and keep our lead. But again, thank you very much for watching. This is Football Manager Maniac, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and bye.